Hi everybody, welcome again to another share. No, this is not Fish Keeping Jamaica. This is the channel Jamaica Fish Hobbies. Alright, so I'm here on my bro's channel talking about myself, my YouTube channel, where I'm at, about me. Okay, so first things first. My name is Raleigh. I know he calls me Mr. Dwight, but my name is Raleigh, right? That's the name in which I use. I am from Clarendon, Jamaica. I keep fish outdoors. I mostly specialize in cichlids and tilapia. Let's look a little bit back in my history. From age of about 9-10, I have been keeping fish. And strange but true, my first experience with keeping fish was digging a hole outside. They were doing some work on my house, and I used a cement and make a little small shallow pond. It was probably about six inches, if so deep, in my yard, right? And I remember I had a swordtail. Yes, it was a swordtail. I had in that pond. Yes, I think the cat got it back then. Right now, I deal with ornamental fish keeping and food fish. Right, from Clarendon, what I do, I have buckets outside. I don't have a fish room. I have buckets outside in which I keep fish in. I breed them, and then now I group them according to stage, and I sell them to the pet shop, and I sell them retail to persons who wish to get them. Right. I also do tilapia breeding, keeping, trading, right? And I do a lot of research on tilapia. I do plants and a whole bunch of stuff on my channel, right? But I specialize in tilapia for the past 3-4 years, where in which I get seed stock, I get my brood stock, get my fingerlings, sell these fish stock through when they are of selling stage to persons using the social media, mostly Instagram, and and that's it as far as me going forward. Now I have 18 55-gallon drum cut. I have some, when you cut the 55-gallon drum, you have the little part on that you take off. That's probably about 5-6 inches in depth, right? I have about 4 or 5 of those with fish, right? Mostly I keep the baby fish in it, or I do experiments in them. I have about 6 of that, and I have 10 IBC totes in which I keep my fish stock in. Primarily for the past 2-3 years I've been doing tilapia, but I still have some amount of embuma cichlids such as yellow labs, kenny, and manganos, and some others. I think convict cichlids, parrot, convict. The mixture between the original convict and the parrot. Yeah, I do some experiments on that also, right? So yeah, and I love nature, right? If I was to choose a career, by the way, I'm a teacher by profession. If I was supposed to choose another occupation, a career, it's a possibility that I would choose something that is outside. I love the outdoors, so I love to explore, and that's one of the reasons why my YouTube channel name kind of switched from, not really switch, but a little addition was placed on it, where it's not only fish keeping Jamaica, but it's fish keeping Jamaica and adventures. So I love the outdoors, I love to explore. So as a result of that, I find myself doing experiments with plants, with substrate, with different type of fish, and visiting pet shops in the States and in Jamaica and all over the place, so as to see the difference as to how they treat or they keep fish differently. Now if you check on my channel, you will see that I have done several collabs with persons all over the world, from Australia, England, America, Canada, on fish keeping, and at Malika, my brethren, right? Both of us meet because of business, and as a result of that, I'm here today. As I shared before, I am originally from Clarendon, Jamaica, right? Originally from Clarendon, Jamaica. I still live in Jamaica, right, guys? And I deal primarily right now. I get most of my business trading tilapia fingerlings. And so normally persons will contact me via social media, whether it be Instagram, whether it be email, or whether it be even YouTube, and share with me that they are interested in getting some amount of tilapia, and I will make arrangements to drop off the amount of tilapia that person actually needs. The biggest joy for me in fish keeping, right, guys, is meeting persons that is so interested in fish like myself, that we can actually sit and speak about different situation with fish and what you do so as to get your fish, your fish aquarium, your fish space looking awesome. And as a result of that, I think I find myself having this synergy with my clients. Whenever a person do approach me to do business with them, whether it be building an aquarium, stocking the aquarium, or do whatever, right? We don't just do that business and that's the end of it. Normally the friendship, the communication lasts for a very long time, right? Whether it be by just servicing, or whether it be by they just sharing with me updates as to what is happening now in the space in which both of us are of knowledge of, right? And that gives me the joy, and also the fact that I can see a fish from baby going up to be very large. That's what I love, right? That's what I love. Okay, so right now, as far as the fish keeping hobby is concerned, it's more of a business to me and a hobby, throw them together, rather than just a hobby, right? I can recall the fish keeping hobby, or should I say the business, actually allowing me to earn as much money as I needed so as to complete a particular task on my car, right? I can sell fish for probably one Sunday, and I can get like thousands of dollars, right, off that sales or off that service, right? And it's not expensive based on comparison with let's say persons that have pet shops. Their prices and my price, I am a wholesale person, retail, so I am the original, right? It is my space that you actually get the fish from to put in the pet shop. So therefore, whichever way you take it, my fishes will be sold at a cheaper rate than if you go to the pet shop. So win, lose or draw, yeah, you cannot lose. Win, lose or draw, I'm always a choice, right? Okay, so as far as my fish stock is concerned, now I usually get my fish stock from several different sources. My primary source would be 3 main pet shops in Jamaica: Next to Nature Pet Shop, Super Plants Pets and More, and Hobby Hut, right? As far as gears are concerned, I normally get my stuff from Evergrow Garden Store that is located in Harford, right beside Sam Wisdom Music Store, right? So I get my gears there. Or when I do travel, I would order stuff online, get them and take them down and utilize them whilst I'm in Jamaica, so as to be able to, because there are certain things that if you do try to get them in Jamaica, they're going to be very super expensive. So you get them while you travel at a cheap rate, and then you take them down, you use them, and it makes your operation really cool and really interesting. Okay, so as far as fish keepers in Jamaica is concerned, persons who are enthusiasts like myself, wanting to purchase, whether it be fingerlings, tilapia, mengano, whatever cichlids or emboma in which they are interested in, or how they would reach me is normally into my Instagram post, which is, well, through my Instagram account, right, which is Fishkeeping Jamaica, or email me at rallyworld@gmail.com, right? Or you can send me a message on YouTube, and I will direct you to the other mediums in which you can, actually contact me. But normally these are the main spaces in which I do business. I don't do business on YouTube, meaning that I don't discuss prices and give out my numbers and all of that on YouTube. I do it on the other social network, social media network, right? So so Fishkeeping Jamaica has been around for that's the channel, YouTube channel, from 2017, and this year would be about 8 or 9 years since I have been online doing my thing. But I have been keeping fish from tender age of about 9-10, right, which is, I'm an old man now, which is very long time ago, right? Okay, now as far as my favorite fish is concerned, my favorite fish are Oscars. I like them because they are huge, they're big, and they actually command your view. If you have 2 big Oscars in an aquarium, it just commands you. It doesn't have you looking, hey, where's the next fish? You're just glued on that fish. I love Oscars. However, my main go-to fish right now would be tilapia. Why? Because it's as a result of tilapia that I am able to earn the most monies, right? So if I would earn, let's say I would earn $2 from ornamental fish, as far as tilapia is concerned, I would earn roughly $10 or $12, to show you the super influence in which tilapia have in Jamaica. You have wild tilapia, you have farm tilapia, right? And you have tilapia that you actually purchase at the fish shop, right? So I do a lot of things with tilapia. I have a lot of videos on tilapia, and I have a lot more videos on tilapia in which I'll be sharing in coming months. All right, so as far as the comparison is concerned regarding ornamental fish and farmed fish, food fish is concerned, is my opinion that food fish generates more monies than ornamental fish. A person will purchase a large tilapia to consume this week, and if you have another one next week, they will purchase it again. However, remember, they're going to eat it, right? Ornamental fish, if that person keep a pair of goldfish in an aquarium, and the aquarium is well kept, fish is healthy and all that, that person will not come back again for another set of goldfish until either he or she has a new aquarium or that fish actually dies, right? So it's for me, it's economics, right? I love ornamental fish. Whenever I find myself with a lot, I trade it with a pet shop, I get monies, but that is not on a regular basis in comparison to tilapia. As far as tilapia is concerned, I can sell tilapia by the dozen, fingerlings by the way, by the dozen once every week, and collect over 20k, right? That's the generation in which tilapia can actually earn me as far as a fish keeping individual. Now, it was really cool just having a talking to you without any distraction regarding aquariums and all that, right? I hope that this video actually shed a light on who's Fishkeeping Jamaica, what Fishkeeping Jamaica is all about, and the works. You can hit me up, and we can have a conversation if you wish to do business. And yeah, thank you very much for having me, boss. Big up yourself. Cool.